guys, welcome back to another episode. Well, we're doing something a little bit different today. I'm currently out west on a bit of a Christmas holiday with the family, and didn't really expect to be fishing too much, but where I'm staying there is a really nice freshwater river that runs through. I've been talking to the person who owns the property, and supposedly there is a lot of cod and yellowbelly and other freshwater species throughout this system. So I sort of borrowed the Polaris ATV and shot down here for the afternoon. This is the river here, and sort of runs from the highway up that way down through their property for about 10-20 k's, so there's a lot of terrain to fish. The water level's pretty low, but should still be able to catch something. I've seen a few carp, which isn't a good sign, but supposedly there's yellowbelly, catfish and Murray cod. So thought we'd give it a go for the afternoon. Come down here with the 15-pound setup, and I might just drive down the bank and throw a few lures. Had a little go earlier, but didn't have any luck. The plan is to just explore, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I've only been down about a few k's that way, so we'll just fish a little bend and then drive down a bit further, fish another bit. And so there we go. I'd love to catch a yellowbelly because I've never caught one of them before. But it's a pretty cool area. And pretty psyched to get into it. I'll show you what I'm fishing with in a second. Alright, well, this is spot number one for the afternoon. Looks like a nice bend. Sort of runs around here. There's a few snags for structure. And it looks a bit deeper. A bit of the river up there was sort of a bit steeper banks and a bit harder to fish, so this looks pretty nice. While we are in this deeper water, I thought I'd chuck on this spin bait here and see if we can get a cod. I've caught a cod on this lure before, so I definitely know it works. Yeah, second Murray spin bait. Phew. And as I was tying this on, there was a big surface hit over here. So I think I'm just gonna work this for a bit. Maybe walk down the river a little bit more. If we can't get any cod, I might switch to a smaller lure and try and pick up a yellowbelly. But see how we go. Hopefully we can get something. First cast. Always takes a bit of getting used to when you're fishing a new system. I mean, when I was out west in a different spot, the cod seemed to like these bigger lures. But I guess it's always just a bit of trial and error. Just fish something for a bit, see if it works. I would like to get one on a top water, but maybe I'll leave that till real late afternoon or even early tomorrow morning when there's that low light window. Oh yeah, that's the one. Come on, cod. Oh, hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. You're kidding me. Wow. Same zone. Hopefully he's hanging around. Maybe I will try a different lure. Alright, unfortunately no luck this afternoon. This fish for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, I did get one hit down there at the very start, but no hookups or not too much action really, seeing 1 or 2 surface hits. Yeah, unfortunately the sun's going down and I got dinner getting cooked for me at home, so I'm gonna head back, and I think I have access to this vehicle again, so I may be able to get out early and give it one more shot before we have to boost out of here. But I'm sure there's fish in there. It's a little bit strange that I haven't hooked up, to be honest. Oh, that's fishing for you. Got to keep persistent. And yeah, see you guys in the morning. Well, this is the last morning before heading back home tomorrow, so thought I'd give this spot one last go. Haven't really had any success this trip, unfortunately. I mean, I haven't fished that much, but I don't know if it's the water level or the lures I have, or yeah. I was watching a few videos on how to catch Yellowbelly last night, and a lot of the guys were using blades and a few different lures that I didn't have in my box. Definitely got to be a resident cod that lives in this hole here. Sort of explored up the river and down that way a bit further, and this is one of the deepest sections of the river. Yeah, we'll give this half an hour or something and hopefully we can get a fish, but I think usually the water level is pretty much where my feed is. As you can see, it runs along here, and when it's flowing a bit more, supposedly the fish are biting, and it's actually a really good river to fish. Unfortunately, it's a drought right now, and I don't know when I'll be back down here. It's a pretty big drive from where I live, so I'd love to get a fish this morning. I haven't caught a cod since, I don't know, probably April this year, maybe 6 to 8 months ago. They're always such a nice fish with the patterns and everything. Just throwing this sort of yellow and orange spin bait at the moment. I did get one hit over in that far corner when I was fishing down here yesterday. Oh, it's on. That's a fish. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh, I've worked so long for this fish. What do we have? Yellowbelly. Woo! Oh, it's Yellowbelly. Amazing. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. First fish of the trip, and my first ever Yellowbelly. Oh man, I worked so hard for that fish. So stoked. It's beautiful. Small little snout. Smashed that spin bait. First ever Yellowbelly, that's awesome. Alright, let's try and get this guy back in. There he goes. Woo! Stoked. Oh man, what a relief. This is the lure that done the damage. It's just sort of, I think it's a bass day spin bait. Not sure of the size, but yeah, I knew there had to be something in this hole. That's so good. I mean, I fished this exact lure for about an hour the first day and got nothing, so. But this is the first time I've sort of been down in the morning while this is sort of in the shadows, so that might have something to do with it. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, it's such a relief when you get your first fish on the board. Starting to lose a bit of hope with the lures I had in my box, but we will keep fishing this hole for a bit longer because never know, might pull another one out of here. Stoked. Awesome getting a new species. A pretty strange looking fish. Sort of quite wide body. It sort of tapers down to its small little mouth. Supposedly they are pretty good eating, but first fish of a new species I always like to chuck back, and this water is very dirty, so I think I'll just be catching and releasing today. Or, yes, that's a better fish. Oh, no way. Another Yellowbelly. Woo! Yes! Oh my god, that one's a bit bigger. Good fish. Sort of quite similar to the Murray cod. Have a little run at the start and then not really too much go. Oh my god, that's a good fish. That's a really good fish. Oh my god, look at that fish. Second ever Yellowbelly. Oh man, that is beautiful. It's a bit bigger specimen. Super stoked on that. Wow, that is amazing. Really fat on the spinnerbait. Wow, it's been a good morning so far. I'm gonna get this guy back in. That's a beautiful fish. Ooh, back to where you belong. Oh my god, that was chunk. Oh yes, I'm so happy with that. So happy. Second fish of the morning. This hole, fished it 2 times yesterday for a good hour or so, but both times were about midday and sort of late-ish arvo. It's probably about 9 o'clock, so the sun's still pretty low and this is all in shade. And it almost seems like there's a little bit more water flowing. But yeah, that's amazing. I might fish it for a bit longer. I mean, why not? Potentially explore another spot down further. I haven't been down too far. I'm sure there's got to be another deepish hole like this. Yeah, it's good to get a few fish on the board and sort of know what I'm looking for a little bit more. I mean, I never caught any of these species before, so I was a bit in the blind watching a few videos last night on how to target them, and this is sort of the only lure I had that people recommended is a spinnerbait, but this one's quite large and I was a bit sus on it. Good to see it works. Oh, that was amazing. Well, good way to start the morning. So stoked to get a couple of fish. Oh, what a relief. I think I'm going to explore down a little bit, see if we can find another sort of bend in the creek slash deeper hole and have a few casts there. It's starting to warm up and I'm getting a bit hungry, so probably don't have too much left in me. That's it for another episode, guys. Thanks heaps for watching, like always. Yeah, gonna head off tomorrow, so that's probably it for the fishing. I'm super stoked to get a few yellowbelly, but these flies and the heat starting to get to me a bit, so gonna call that a day. And yeah, if you like the video, think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you're not already. But yeah, cheers legends, we'll see you on the next one.